Welcome back. It is 7 past the hour. I mean, is this a sick country or what? You're aware, of course, that a group of cowardly bastards have put together something called Gun Appreciation Day. And we mentioned this the other night. It's set for January 19th. It was that 2 days before the inauguration of Obama. They are urging Americans to show their support for gun ownership by doing all kinds of weird stuff. Let's see how many people die on that day. And this country is really coming apart at the seams. You're aware of that, right? Here's another example. First of all, an update. I told you last night that Louie Giglio, and that's the way it's pronounced. I thought it was Giglio, but it's Louie Giglio, the Reverend, the Atlanta pastor, was going to pray at Obama's inauguration, and he is just virulently anti-gay. He has bowed out. He says, "Oops, no thanks." And it's not because, I don't believe it's because of the pressure of the awareness of what a sick bastard this guy is. I think it's just because he doesn't want to be around a pro-gay president. Huh? I got an email from Michael Leonard, the contributing editor of curledup.com, and the other night last night after I talked about that, and Michael wrote, "Dear Mike, we were listening to your radio show tonight. I think the president is choosing that particular pastor for his inauguration because he, Obama, wants to bring the pastor into the metaphorical fold, so to speak. Anti-gay hatred is being spread in churches such as his, and Obama knows this. Obama is not stupid. I think that if he feels he can develop a relationship with him, he can perhaps change and influence the way the pastor thinks about gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered folks. This has happened in Maryland. Gay marriage was approved there, mainly because many of the outreach groups went into the black churches and changed the way the pastors were preaching. Obama himself has been very aggressive in bringing this sort of outreach to the black churches." Thanks, Michael and Walter. Well, I appreciate the sentiment in your email, Michael, but, I can't think of an instance, except within families, maybe, where someone who is as virulently anti-gay as this freak, this Louie Giglio, whatever the hell his name is, changing his mind because Barack Obama reaches out to include him. These people don't want to be included in anything. Right-wingers don't want to be included. They want to kill everybody. These homophobic pastors, they don't want to be included in anything. They want to exclude all gay folk. I mean, this is not about inclusion. And I wish Obama could get this through his head. This is not going to work. Obama spent 4 years trying to reach across the aisle, and every time he did, the Republicans reached back, but they handed him a hand grenade with the pin pulled out. They don't give a goddamn. They really don't. These right-wing groups, whether they are pastors or reverends or political freaks or gun nuts, they do not want cooperation. They want destruction. I mean, do you really think I sit here 3 hours a night and talk about this stuff because I think it's, let's just all get together and sing songs around the campfire and everything will be okay. Let's make some s'mores. Let's reach out to our brothers and sisters on the right and the ones all dressed up in camo with their 50 caliber machine guns mounted on the back of their pickup trucks. Let's just reach out. Everything will be cool. Let's reach out to these black homophobic preachers. Let's reach out to the white homophobic preachers. Let's reach out to somebody like the Family Research Council. Oh, if we just embrace them and swallow them with love. Would that it were so, truth seekers, but it isn't. I mean, come on. What does it take to verify that? Michael, I appreciate your email. But Louie Giglio is no more interested in embracing gay folk than he is in rolling naked in a patch of poison ivy. They are not interested. Ay, 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 ay. Now, the fact that Giglio has bowed out, now some of these conservative evangelical freaks are wondering if they are welcome in the public square at all. Over at Lifeway Research, whatever the hell that is, someone named Ed Stetzer writes a blog on the topic. He writes, quote, this Louie Giglio moment and the Chick-fil-A moment that preceded it and the Rick Warren moment which preceded that raises the question, where do people of faith with long-standing traditional religious scriptural convictions go from here? I have an answer for you, you half-wit. Get your ass back into your church! If somebody wants to hear your message, they will come to you. You know, build it, and they will come. Get the hell out of my face. Get out of my public square. Get away from my political traditions. Get away from my sports events. Get your asses back into your temples of iniquity and poison and meanness and inequality and injustice and hatred, and stay there. Are you welcome in the public square? I'll answer that for me. Hell no, you're not welcome in the public square. You bunch of freaks. He went on to say, some are wondering if those who hold the traditional evangelical beliefs on homosexuality are no longer welcome in the public square. What does this mean for Catholics, Mormons, Muslims, Orthodox Jews, and so many more who believe that their authoritative religious texts teach something the prevailing culture finds so unacceptable that they are no longer welcome within the mainstream context? Go to hell. All of you. Just go straight to hell. Don't pass go. Stop ripping off your congregations. Take your prosperity gospel and put it where the sun don't shine. Take your hatred and your bigotry and your narrow-mindedness and stuff it someplace. Nobody wants to hear this except more of you trolls. No one cares about your condemnations. Nobody gives a goddamn what you are railing against and condemning people for. Why don't you talk about John Brennan, who is an assassin? Why don't you talk about Obama's targeted assassinations? Why don't you talk about that stuff? What do you care about who sleeps with whom, you twisted freaks? Ah! What, I should calm down, Kathy? Kathy's waving a white flag. Are people of faith no longer welcome in the public square? No, you're not. You never were. Like I said, go back into your mosques and your temples and your churches and your synagogues and do your shtick. Go ahead. And you people that hang out in cathedrals, try to leave the children alone, will you? Will you Catholics please stop buggering and raping children? I mean, come on. It just leaves a bad impression.
Most of them are into that whole bondage, gagging, handcuff thing.
No, that was last night. Dear God. All right, I have to go. Do we have any Jack Daniels in the house? Whew. We'll be right back.